Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Caught Fishing. Alright, if you guys saw the last episode, I took my kayak out to try for some cutthroat fishing out here. Didn't have a lot of luck, but it's all good because I'm back out here and I took the Whaly out with me today. Gonna give it another shot and see how the Whaly handles the lake. Alright, so first thing, I'll show you guys how I prepare the boat for launching. Alright, step one, and probably the most important step, make sure you screw in the drain plugs. For the Whaly, one helpful item to have is a Phillips screwdriver to help you screw it in. Alright, so next up, go ahead and remove any straps you have on. I usually just have the chew strap here to tie down the transom. Alright, next step, make sure your outboard is trim upward. This prevents your outboard from getting damaged, especially if you're launching on a ramp where the water might be shallow. Then if you haven't already, make sure you have a rope tied on your boat so when you launch it, someone can hold it and your boat doesn't go floating off. After that, make sure everything you need is in the boat and you're ready to go, ready to launch. Alright, so here's me back in the boat, back in the water. For the first time boat owners out there who are having troubles or just struggling or just backing out the trailers and all that, the key for me is just to really put in the time and practice a lot. The more you get out there and practice, the better you'll get. There's also a lot of good tutorials on YouTube that teach you good techniques to back up your trailer, so I would highly recommend checking those out. Alright, next up is prepping the outboard. Plug in your fuel line, open the fuel vent on your gas tank, and start pumping gas until it becomes hard to pump. One item I like to check is the outboard mount. Just checking to make sure all the bolts are still on tight so your outboard doesn't fall off. Okay, one tip when starting up the outboard is don't just yank the starter handle. What you want to do is pull the handle out until you feel resistance and then yank it. Alright, after that, let your outboard warm up for about 10 to 15 minutes and then you'll be ready to go. Okay, questions for the veteran boat owners out there. When I first start up the outboard, there's this white smoke that comes out of it, as you can see, but stops after it warms up. I'm curious as to whether this is an issue or if it's normal for the outboard to behave like this. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. Alright, so here is me putting on my fish finder transducer. I haven't figured out a good way to mount it onto the Whaly yet, so I'm just using this temporary clamp. Nice, easy, and portable, and it allows me to remove the fish finder when the boat is in storage. Alright, once the engines warm up, we're good to go. Go ahead and shift it into gears and back the boat out and off to the fishing destination. A fantastic day to be out in the water today. The water is like glass, calm, smooth, low wind, good temperature. What's not to like? Okay, I'm targeting cutthroat trout again today. I'm using the same slider setup that I did in the kayak video because I don't have a downrigger on my Whaly. So with the 20 horsepower outboard that I have and having it on the lowest throttle setting it can go, I am getting about 1.7 miles an hour. So a little bit fast for trolling for these trouts, but I think it'll be just good enough for trolling for salmon this summer. Unfortunately, no luck again today and no fish, but hey, still a great day out in the water. I was able to test the outboard to see the slowest troll speed I can get, which is around 1.7 miles per hour on my 20 horsepower. So I probably won't need a trolling motors for salmon this summer, so that's a good thing. Well, since I didn't catch anything today, let me give you guys a demo of the Whaly's bow hatch. Alright, you open this. It comes with the chain and this stretch thing. So you just want to pull it up, open like that, one on each side. This one's already open, so to open it, that's it. Cut it out. So the carabine will stop it from going all the way through. Comes the boat, pretty sturdy. You can stand on it, no problem. Alright, fish on this. Okay, so to close it, pretty simple. Scratch the chain, pull it up,
grab the turbine and clip it on. That's it. One on each side. And clip on.
Okay guys, here's another clip of the boat just cruising in the water. I've been really happy with the performance of the Whaly so far in the conditions that I've used it in, which is nice calm water like this, and also out in low swell conditions out in the Puget Sound. The boat feels really nice and stable, and despite the underpower outboard I currently have on, it's still able to cruise around at a decent enough speed. I look forward to when I can put a 60 horsepower in it and see how it performs then. Yeah, this summer is going to be a good summer. One tip for the new boat owners out there is when you load up your boat onto your trailer to check if it's on properly. This ensures that you won't be driving off with the boat misaligned on your trailer, which is definitely not ideal. I give it an additional check after it's out of the water also to make sure that the whole boat is on the trailer correctly and it's not misaligned. You don't want to have to circle back to the ramp and unload the boat again, especially if it's on a busy day at the ramp and there's a long line. Like they say, measure twice and cut once. Don't want to risk damaging your boat or your trailer. Once you double check and satisfy that the boat is on correctly, then go ahead and drive off. Take your boat away from the ramp so other folks can use it, and bring it to a rest stop area so you can prep the boat for the transportation back home. This is where you want to do all the strap downs and prepare your boat for the journey home. For you new boat owners out there, the fun's not done yet. Once you get home, you want to make sure to clean out your boat, and flushing out your motor is one of those tasks. For my outboard, it's pretty simple. It has a hose connections where I can just hook up my hose.
Alright, yeah, let this run for about 5-10 minutes and should be good to go.
One of the things I like about my outboard is I don't have to start up the outboard to flush it. I can just hook up the hose like that and let it run. So it's pretty convenient. So in addition to flushing the motor, you want to go ahead and spray down your boat and trailer also. One of the benefits of the Whaly is that you don't really have to spray it down if you're in a hurry or if you don't have time. Since the boat is made out of plastic, it's corrosion resistant. So the main concern is the boat getting dirty. But the nice thing is you can use a pressure washer on this to spray it down if it does get really dirty. So I've been getting some questions about the dimensions of these attachment and add-on, especially the navigation arc. So I just want to show you guys this picture to give you guys a sense of how big it is. I don't have the exact dimensions with me, but roughly it's about 4.5 feet high. So definitely keep that in mind if you're looking to park this inside a garage or something to make sure you have enough clearance. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Still no luck on catching any keeper fish this year. I'll keep trying to get my first keeper fish for 2021. So look forward to more kayak fishing videos and also Whaly fishing videos. Let me know if you guys have any tips or ideas on where I should go or what species I should target this time of year, so I can be a bit more successful in catching something. I hope you guys enjoyed this videos and the content, and thanks for watching. Until next time.